Answer.
Okay, so I'm here in Kampala, Uganda, with the absolute monolith and spearhead of the Her Choice project, Brenda Karungi, who I've been spending the last couple of days with, and I've been having a wonderful fun time with, and also seeing some of her old neighbourhoods and getting to learn more about the Her Choice project, which we are here in East Africa raising money for. So thank you to everybody who's donated so far, and I'm just going to get Brenda, if it's okay, to tell us a little bit about the premise and what's going on and what is Her Choice project in your own words.
Okay, thank you. Her Choice is a program we started basically focusing on girls, young girls, women, and young children. So mainly we focus on empowering girls and women so that they get gender equality and stop like child abuse in young kids, and promoting hygiene.
Hygiene, yeah?
Yes, promoting hygiene through sanitary pads.
Sure, okay.
Yes, and basically that's it. Managing how to manage girls, how girls can manage themselves through promoting them.
Okay, so I mean, if the main incentive is to encourage a better standard of sanitary hygiene for young women,
Yes.
okay, can you tell us about the incentive in terms of what are the current circumstances and dilemmas that young women in Uganda, and I imagine in many other places around East Africa as well, what sort of conditions are they facing?
Okay. So young girls get a difficult of okay, how can I?
Maybe like the products are not very hygienic or safe, or maybe, like for example, maybe if they're using alternative methods, like banana leaves.
Oh. So basically in Uganda we have a problem of hygiene. Girls find a problem of lack of getting sanitary pads or money because of their parents. They are poor.
Right.
There is no enough utilities to use.
Right.
So you find yourself that young girls use banana leaves. Some use old clothes, like dirty clothes, or a cotton or a towel, just to pad themselves, to be comfortable, or to associate with others, which is difficult. Yes. So at the end of the day, they end up dropping out of school because they can't afford buying pads. In Uganda, we find ourselves that one pad, to buy a pad is 3,000 to 4,000 shillings.
Right.
And it's very, very expensive, based on the facts of poverty in Uganda.
Right.
Yes.
I mean, I think I read somewhere that a pack of pads is essentially equivalent to 10% of one household's income
Yes.
on average.
Yes.
Right. So obviously the byproduct or the causality is that girls are dropping out of school because
Yes.
they have to choose between.
And some parents marry off those girls because they cannot afford. They think that if they marry off their daughters, the men can afford buying for them pads.
Right.
So they send them off to marriage.
And often this is like with quite a substantial.
Trying to I don't know when you reach menopause.
Right.
So if you hit your menstruation period, that's when they think that you have grown.
Right.
Parents think that you are now a woman. You can get married and give birth to children.
Sure. Okay.
They don't understand the risks that come with getting married early. Yes.
Okay. And also, I think, if I heard correctly, many have been turned to prostitution.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
To look for money, because they end up like breaking up their marriage, divorcing or something else. So they end up going for prostitution because they have to take care of their home, the kids, everything, to buy food, shelter, to pay for rent. So there are so many things involved. Some even start using drugs because of the pressure.
Sure.
Too much pressure enforced on them because of the care of the family. Yes.
I mean, obviously, I guess there is a lot of shame around this subject, right? I mean, there's shame obviously with just menstruation itself,
Yes.
but then obviously if you have to resort to any alternative means like prostitution, or it's not going to do very good.
Some even get diseases like fistula. They end up getting complications on fistula. Fistula is when you give birth to the early age,
Right.
you end up like leaking.
Leaking.
Yes.
Oh, right,
Your,
okay.
your urine comes out direct.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
So these are all the challenges which Smile Mission and the Her Choice Project face, and what you aim to try and develop,
Yes.
of course. So I mean, so far, how many schools have you been into? Because I know this in the very early stages of development, and there's a long way to go. How many schools have you been into?
We have been in 3 schools, but
Okay.
we have concentrated on one because of the means. We don't have enough resources.
Sure.
Yes, but we have been to 1 school, and they really, the 3 schools, they all like welcomed us.
Yep.
When we went back for the second time, they really were pleased because we went back and we really wanted to help these girls.
Okay.
Yes.
And also, obviously, the main subject itself is menstruation is obviously is a female issue in that respect. But you've also been educating boys,
Yes.
which I think is really, really wonderful.
Yes.
Can you tell us why the knowledge that you are passing on, the education, is also relevant to the young men and schoolboys in the local area?
We believe those young girls are going to be fathers in the next years.
Yep.
So when they grow up, I think they will know how to handle a girl.
Sure.
What's the responsibility that comes when you have a baby girl.
Mm-hmm.
So we believe that if we teach them, they won't treat those girls or their children the same way as these girls have been treated.
Right.
Yes.
So basically,
So we engage them so that they know how to handle a girl when she goes in her menstruation period, so that they don't isolate the girl.
Right.
Because the girl end up getting stigma, believing that if you go into menstruation period, it's a sin.
Right.
You are bad. You are dirty at the end of the day. So we want to teach those boys to be comfortable, to help those girls, those young girls, in case someone goes into it.
okay.
Yeah.
So before we check out and sign off, I remember you saying in one of our personal chats that in January, after Christmas, etc., now that you've finished your own education, that you want to continue to grow the project by continuing to go into more schools. Basically, we did mention the prospect of using moon cups. There's been a lot of talk about this, and seeing how that goes. And that basically, whether people are donating money or whether it's the material to make the products, etc., this is all very welcome in order to grow.
Yes.
Awesome. That's wonderful. So for now, I just want to say huge thank you.
Thank you.
The Smile Mission team absolutely commend you
Thank you.
completely, and I personally say a big thank you. And thank you for having us here in Kampala as well, and
Thank you.
showing us around and having a blast with you.
Really, you enjoy it?
I've been loving it. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank
So thank you very much. So,
Thank you for
Webele.
coming. Thank you.
Webele Niebo.
Sale, c'est bon.